All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading. The week of December 24th through, well, we'll say the 31st, right? Normally I'd say the 30th, but we'll just try to throw that day in there, even though I'm not a fucking Time Lord. But that said, here we go with the last week of 2023. I got a pre-shuffle here. It's going to be necessary you remember the Friday reading. If you might remember, you guys, all of you came up as Queen of Cups energy, and we talked about that. It came out in position 11, the Aquarius position, but it's position 11, slice number 11 of the cycle. It doesn't matter what your sign is. It's playing out here too. So here we go. It's a general reading. It's one card for each sign, what actions they likely to take. Pay attention to everything on the table. At least 9 out of 12 should resonate with you. No time stamps here because you're all part of a cycle. Everybody's connected. It's a general reading, like I said. If you're here for a reason. It's going to be a hell of a reading, I think. We clarify in this reading. It's a big reading. I have pre-taken my Advil like always. So remember that Queen of Cups from the Friday reading. Right? Talked about that, right? Gave you a big diatribe on it. Said everybody, everybody after you, you're exuding that energy. Everybody likes you. You'll see people around you try to touch you, try to put their hands on your shoulders and all that stuff. Yeah, well. Strength in the surface energy. I just give you the soulmate cycle from the week of the 24th through the 31st. Strength crossed by the 8 of Wands. You are fiercely pursued. Fiercely pursued. Repeat message. The Empress. You are exuding this energy. Queen of Cups primarily. It's out of balance Empress energy more toward the Queen of Cups. It makes you very, 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 very desirable on a high level. You touch people's souls kind of a thing. So, you are fiercely pursued. The Ace of Cups, there's a lot of potential here for new love, some banging, whatever it is. A lot of holiday parties happening, a lot of things like that. People are going to be handsy with you, okay? And some of them are going to try to grab your ass. Some of them are what we like to call F-boys, right? Or Burger Kings, whatever you want to call it. Got to have it their way. That kind of thing. It's not all good. Everybody wants to bang the Empress. Not everybody gets to. This is a very carnal energy. You're very attractive. Don't let it go to your head. 9 of Swords. Why? Just enjoy it while it's happening. It's a temporary energy. Okay? It's a hangman here. The energy is going to be lingering around you all week, probably into the first week or so of January. Probably has a lot to do with the full moon energy. Okay? Just enjoy it while it's here. Let it give you some perspective. Let it show you something. Let it make you smile. Whatever it is, you are fiercely pursued. Now, I'm pulling on the incoming energy. I'm asking what actions they're likely to take. Well, you don't think they're interested? There's that Empress. Okay, let's give the deck a shuffle. Let's do a weekly reading. Here we go. All right. If you're uncomfortable with people getting handsy, make sure you tell them. All right? The Empress stands up. The Empress doesn't just stand there and take it, male or female. Say something. Say, hey, hands off. Whatever it is. Shoulder can be weird too. You get in trouble for that kind of stuff at work, right? He's always touching my shoulder. Oh, got to HR and it's a big nightmare. You got to watch a film. Ugh. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Give me the week. Give me the soulmate cycle of the week of December 24th. Through 31st. Now remember, I'm not a fucking Time Lord. This could happen this week, next week. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, but this energy is here. It's not surprising, and with that energy, with you being so attractive and holiday parties and things like that, yeah. All right. Overall energy, what actions is the incoming energy likely to take? It's communication. It's somebody going after some new adventures, or at least the desire to is there. Okay? Fueling that is the Fool. Yeah. The desire to. The ones who are brave enough to take the leap of faith definitely show up. Okay? It's communication here. Either way, you are playing big in this reading. You have a lot of new adventures coming for you as well. So, all right. Our story begins with Aries, position 1. Ends with Pisces, position 12. Pay attention to everything on the table. At least 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. I am not your astrologer, and this is not your fucking horoscope. Straight up energy reading, soulmate cycle divided in 12 pieces. If it resonates with you, it resonates. Never mind the fucking signs, okay? I just use them anyway because it makes some people feel more comfortable. Whatever. You do what you want with my readings. I'll tell you what I would do. I'd just sit back and listen. Neutral. and see what resonates. Let me worry about what's crisscrossing what. Here we go. Position 1, Aries. 7 of Pentacles. It's that timing's right. It's that seeds thing where something here is grown inside somebody. They're about to give birth to it. Okay, whatever that is, I don't know. 7 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Somebody seems to want to spend more time thinking. I wish I could just think about this a little while. You can't. Stop it. Go. Leap of faith. The only ones that come towards you are the ones that take the leap of faith. Leap of faith, you just go. You just go, 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 go. All right? Like how my father taught me how to swim. One of those traditional Southern fathers taught me how to swim. Chucked me in the water. Yelled, swim, motherfucker. Right? I don't think he'd have jumped in to save me. I don't think he would have. I think he would have after a while. My mother would have ripped his head off. But aside from that, anyway, 7 of Pentacles here because of the Emperor. Can I just sit in the chair a little while longer? No, you can't. It's a very balanced Emperor. Somebody taking control here. Somebody who knows they might need to make a move. Okay? There's nothing left for them where they are. And I think that a lot of that full moon energy is showing them that, but we talked about that in the full moon reading. So, why is the 2 of Wands here? 5 of Swords. See? What did I say? Can I just keep sitting there a little while longer? No, you can't. It's someone here who's inclined to shoot themselves in the foot. The more they dilly-dally, the more they self-sabotage the whole thing. The energy is there for these connections to come together, especially under this full moon and Cancer energy. I mean, it just is. Taurus, position 2. Let's go. Let's move on. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody can't escape you, but they'd like to. What actions they going to take? They're going to do something to try to liberate themselves from you. The 8 of Pentacles is a worker trying to get to the 9 of Pentacles, liberation. I see them trying to get out. Think of you as the spider here, and they're caught in the web. They got a plan to get out of the web. Okay. I don't know about that. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Yeah. It's crossed by the 9 of Wands. It's a wall. It's someone who just doesn't want to acknowledge it, doesn't understand why they can't escape your energy. Well, truth is, your energy is very beneficial to them in some way. It's very healing. That's why, in part. What's on top? 6 of Swords. Again, they're trying to get out of the web. They can't escape. They're putting all their effort into moving in a new direction, moving away. I can't take it anymore. Sort of a Calgon take me away thing, and then poof, they're in a bathtub, right? Relaxing, and everything's fine. It's very chaotic energy here, in spite of the 8 of Pentacles, which, usually doesn't represent that per se. Why is the 6 of Swords here? Page of Wands. Yeah, they're trying. This is someone who tries anything to distract themselves, bang somebody at a bar, one-nighter or something like that, tries new hobbies, new things, all that kind of stuff. Nothing's working. It's not working. The wall is thin, okay? The veil is thin right now. It's the solstice. The veil is thin. It's just, the soul connections are more powerful right now under these types of energies. Okay. Gemini. Now, I wrote this down from Friday. You had a 5 of Wands. I wrote it down because somebody here was conflicted, but I don't know why. What actions they likely to take? Yeah, Knight of Swords. They're being verbally argumentative on their side. I have to bring the 5 of Wands in here with it. So it's like a 5 of Wands with a Knight of Swords. They're being very swordsy. And with any kind of discouragement from what their plan is. And their plan is to make some changes. To come toward, it's been, in recent readings, to come toward you. Okay? What's Knight of Swords? Tell me about it. Tell me about this. Yeah. What did I say? It's crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. They're making changes. They're not listening to the energies around them. The energies around them that with that 5 of Wands and the Friday is just chatter in their head. And they're just trying to swat it away. They're operating under energies that are much higher. This is a 10 in the major arcana. 10s are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. This is Knight of Swords brings a message of change. I think they might be combative to energies that usually control them. Now, that could be a double-edged sword, but all right, what's on top? Yeah, the Hierophant. Yeah, there's somebody here feels like what they're doing is spiritually good for them. It's cathartic. It's righteous. It has to be done. I'm not going to listen to you. They get discouragement. They try to block that out. Why is the Hierophant here? The World. Look at this. I'm making this shit. Look, the most powerful card I could pull. I got the World and the Wheel of Fortune in the same damn pole here with a Hierophant. Yeah, somebody's changing their life here, and they're not listening to anyone around them. And if any discouragement comes in, it pisses them off. I like that. Oh, go. Right on. Right the fuck on. I'm with you. I will send some energy their way. Hallelujah. Cancer energy right here. Position 4, the hot spot of the cycle. All signs for everybody for sure. It represents this cycle. This cycle is Cancerian themed. We got a Cancer full moon going on right now. Or just about to. You know, the energy's there. It's kind of creeping in. Bookending all of this over here, though. Ace of Wands. They're out the door, they're back in. They're out the door, they're back in. They keep self-sabotaging themselves here under this energy. I think we need the Cancer full moon to get going more, but this week it is in full force. It peaks on Tuesday. What's going on with the Ace of Swords? Ace of Wands. Freudian slip, right? So it's both. It flares up. It's a passionate new beginning. And then there's some kind of truth that creeps in. Okay? Maybe it's something they believe about themselves that isn't true. And it diminishes. It causes them to self-sabotage because this is swords. So, my Freudian slip means something. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why? I almost called it the Ace of Swords again. Why is the Ace of Wands here? It's crossed by the 3 of Wands. There's some kind of, I'll explain it through sort of the home spin it the way I often do. The reason she's standing on shore and not going in the water is the last time she surfed this beach, she got bit by something. She don't know what it is, but she got bit by something. Now, she ready to go back again, all healed, all ready to go, ready for new adventures, but she can't get that bit by something out of her mind a little bit. Male or female, it's a she on the card. That's the self-sabotage. That's the truth that keeps coming back. It could be something about, well, the last time I tried to leave this situation, you know. It could be any of that and more. What's on top? Yeah, Tower. Somebody is starting new here, and they keep getting, something is keeping them on the shore. Something's just keeping them right at the 3 of Wands stage. I think, well, before I open my mouth, never mind what I think. Why is the Tower here? Yeah, see, I was going to say that. I would have seemed so cool. I was going to say, I smell it. It's the Devil. Yeah. It's what I said. Okay, so you're in the water, but they're afraid to go in the water because the last time they went in the water, they got bit by something. But you're like, nothing's going to bite you here. And they know nothing's in there anymore. A big net came by. They got everything out of there. It's all safe now. Right? She had a lawsuit with the county. It's all been settled. She got a pocket full of money, ready to go. Right? Yeah, something keeps coming in. That little voice keeps saying, don't do it. Don't reach out. Don't reach out to this soul connection. It's what we talked about in the full moon reading when I pulled on the Devil. In the extended in particular. It's what we talked about. It's about that little voice. That little voice. Okay. But what actions they likely to take? I think they might surprise you. I think you might be, again, you're fiercely pursued. That Empress energy is stronger than this Devil energy. And that's your attractiveness. And that's, you know, you got an added benefit this week of the energy that's coming out of you, that you're radiating, okay, which is basically Queen of Cups type energy. It's what we talked about. It's very strong. Leo, position 5. Somebody was yesterday in the Friday reading, I wrote it down, hold on, excited about the future, excited about the new horizons. I think it was a 3 of Wands or something. Very excited. Happiest card I can pull, Leo energy. Leo means passionate forward movement. Doesn't mean you have to be dealing with a Leo, but it's no fucking coincidence that it came out here. Somebody it's all happiness. It's just screaming happy. Somebody's very excited about where they're going. They got their eye on the prize. They can see clearly now. The rain is gone. There's no devil here. There's no nothing. It is just the happy aspect of the sun. It is upright energy, straight up. All right. Why am I drawn to that? Okay, hold on. I'll explain in a moment why I tell you. The magician. The magician is a young energy. It's early in the tarot, right? It's a very young energy. It's just someone gathering all the tools they need. They get everything. They're ready for the journey. I was drawn to the inflamed butthole aspect of this, just as I was shuffling, the little black hole in the middle. It's sort of like you wake up, you're in a good mood, you feel good. It's not that bad. It's just I'm explaining the energy. You wake up, you're in a good mood, everything is great, you feel like you're ready to take on the day, but your butt itches. And it's like you can't get it to go away. You scratch, it won't go away. You put some preparation H on it, it won't go away. Your butt itches. The butt itch is this person's excited about the future, but also very nervous about it, like a newbie might be, right? It feels like somebody's first day of work to me in a job that they're not sure they could do, that they just talk their way into. Okay, what's on top? 3 of Cups. Wow. It's a celebration energy. On top, why is the sun here? Celebration. 3 of Cups. So yeah, okay. Why is the 3 Cups here? Lovers. Somebody's excited about feeling again. And it's because of your connection. It might be you two coming together, or it might just be somebody changed their life because of you. Because of a seed you planted, because of what you said, because of whatever. Somebody's getting out of toxin here. They've gotten, in the time I've been here on YouTube, which is not that long, they have gotten out of it and then back in, out of it, then back in, almost ready to go, coming back almost. I've yelled at this person in readings, this energy, whoever it belongs to. This is the furthest they've gotten since I've been here. Just a little butt itch. A little, everything's great, everything's fine, just a little first day jitters kind of thing. That's all. Wow. Leo soap opera, the last Leo soap opera episode holds. I can't wait to see the January version. Well, maybe January and June tie together. Freudian slip. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. I just have some tarot cards, that's all. Only the Wicked Witch of the West has a crystal ball. And flying monkeys. Virgo, position 6. Knight of Pentacles. This is your energy. It's one of my wild card positions. It's talking about slowing your roll. Slow down. Stop. Don't believe everything that's told to you. Were you the one that got the liar? The other day you had like a 7 of Swords, right? Yeah, don't believe everything that's told to you. Sometimes we can be, especially with this attractive energy around you guys, because this is you guys attached to this. When I say wild card, don't matter. I said Virgo. I know it doesn't matter. I'm not your astrologer. I'm just splitting a cycle into 12 pieces. You're part of a cycle. Sometimes we can be enamored by flattery. You know, especially when all of a sudden everybody seems really attracted. Everybody's touching my arm. That one dude over there tried to touch my ass. You know, that kind of thing. I mean, yeah, a little bit. But just slow down a little bit. Look at people's actions, right? Look at it. I talked the other day, I think you were the position here. In this position, I talked about police officers and what they do, right? They try to catch people up. Yeah, they watch what people do. They watch what they say. They don't ask questions they don't already know the answer to. Kinds of things like that. Be that, okay? Be like that. Re-ask somebody something. What's going on here? Why is there some deception attached to this? Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's... Look out for phony. You're very attractive right now. It's everything I said. You're very attracted right now. Look out for phoniness. This is the Queen of Wands is a phony. Attractiveness is great, but you got people who will approach you who are out of, you're out of their league, so they're going to make stuff up, right? They run a candle business from the basement, but they're going to tell you, well, I was the founder of Yankee Candle, and then I developed my own company. It's all bullshit, All right. What's on top? 9 of Wands. Slow your roll. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Put up a little bit of a wall, not much. Give people a chance to fail. You definitely have an energy here that's at least one that's going to try to puff themselves up here a little bit. You're being encouraged not to believe everything you hear. Slow down. Right? Be methodical. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Look at that. Look at what I just did. I don't know this is here. I didn't look. 7 swords. That's why why should you put up a wall? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Everything Steve just said. And that, from another deck, I believe, was the card you got the other day. It's right there. I think. I don't remember what deck I used, but whatever. Oh no, I think this was the card. I think I did use the Light Seer. I don't know. Who cares? Doesn't matter. The 7 of Swords came up, backing up everything I just said. So pay attention. Okay? Right? Be like a good cop. You ask somebody a question, you listen for how long it takes them to answer. Somebody tells you they used to own Yankee Candle, and now I run a small business out of my thing. Well, tell me about Yankee Candle. How did that start? You know, and then watch their eyes, watch what they do, watch how long it takes. Like I said yesterday, I think you don't, like old Judge Judy says, you don't have to think about the truth, right? And then go back to questions after a while. Re-ask, see if the answer changes. Those kinds of things, all right? Unbelievable. All right, Libra, position 7. I've got strange energy. I attract things, so I always have strange interactions, I'll tell you, with different organizations and things like that. I got DMV stories that would blow your mind. Judgment, even. Someone wants a second chance with you. I think they're coming to get it. But there's deception attached to it. My eyes immediately drawn to the 7 of Swords. Very strange. Why is Judgment here? This, I want you guys to be careful. This is a byproduct. This is everybody. Pretty much all of you watching. This is a byproduct of that Queen of Cups energy we talked about in the Friday reading, and that you're fiercely pursued, and we talked about, which was tied to that in the pre-shuffle. Okay? Everybody wants to bang the Empress, and sometimes they'll say anything to do it. That kind of thing. Your energy is very attractive. Enjoy it while it's there. But be wise. Okay? Be wise. Judgment. Yeah, it's communication. Yeah, it is. It's crossed by the Hermit. Yeah. You have a soul connection that's returning. I don't know if it's the original runner or if it's just a soul connection is returning. They could be returning from a past life. It could be somebody new you meet. I don't know. What's on top? 7 of Wands. Why is the 7 of Wands here? 7 of Pentacles. It's an energy that's been blocked until the energy was right. It's one of those dormant soulmates we've talked about for a while, I think. This is a dormant soulmate. I think you probably just run into this person. Very serendipitous, it feels. You don't have to do anything to make this happen. You've got a soulmate here in position 7. You've got a soulmate that's been dormant, been off in the distance, on the high ground, up on the hill, behind the rocks. The energy's right. It's possible it's a long lost. It's a runner who you're watching readings for coming out of the woodwork. But I don't read it that way. I'm just being honest. You could take it however you want, however it resonates for you. Okay? Wow. That's cool. That is cool. I like that. Go to any parties you're invited to. All right? Take advantage of that Queen of Cups, energy. My hot Scorpios. What do we get here? King of Pentacles. Somebody has a higher opinion of you than you think, and they come in to tell you. Okay? That's it. I'm done. King of Pentacles. Why is it here? You're about to... I could rephrase it, take it from another angle. You're about to find out just how much someone values you. Okay? There. Done. I don't even want to clarify it because it's tied to the devil in some way over here. I don't normally tell you what's feedbacking off of what, but it's feedbacking off nothing else on the table but the devil. I read the base energy, but then my eye goes up to this motherfucker. Okay? It could be as simple. It could be something bad. It could be somebody who's treated you like shit in the past. We get that for you a lot. But it could also be just somebody maybe who drives a Trans Am, and that tells you who it is. Because we always say this guy's got the Trans Am, right? That tacky one Burt Reynolds drove in Bandit, the 77 Trans Am with the tacky Phoenix on the hood and the severely underpowered engine. What's going on here? What's going on? It's crossed by the strength card. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, my mic fell off. Hold on. It's so powerful, it knocked my mic off. That's crazy. All right. These are weird energies. What's fueling this? The High Priestess. Somebody's telling you something they never told you before that they kept hidden. Now, the environmental energy, they have the strength to do it. What does any of this have to do with the devil? What's on top? Seven of Cups. Okay, why is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. It ties a little bit to the deception here. It kind of does this. You may not believe what they have to say. Okay, it's not that they're tied to the devil. It's you may not believe what they have to say. It's actually what they're telling you is complete truth. Okay? You may think that they have an ulterior motive. That's that little devil on your shoulder, not theirs. Okay, so don't listen to this fool. And don't get in that Trans Am either. Alright? Don't listen to that fool. Yeah. You may not believe it, or you might think they have an ulterior motive because of their past actions. Don't believe it. Okay, don't listen to that devil. Just go with, just flow with the energy. All right? Somebody's coming to show you who they really are. Or coming to tell you how they really actually feel about you. Just believe it. All right? Until they give you a reason not to. All right? Keep an eye on them. Watch them. Actions speak louder than words. You know. Sagittarius, position 9. This is the most scattered fucking energy I've ever had in a weekly reading. It's all over the place. It's unreal. God. Okay. Sometimes Sagittarius is separate from the cycle. Sometimes it's not. Four of Wands. Talk about the future. Talk about the future. That's all it's there. Talk about the future. You're going to have a conversation with somebody who's attached to you about the future. It's probably your future. I don't know. That's all that's there. Oh, man. I know these readings are entertaining when they're like this, but it's not entertaining. This is not fucking fun. This is not my favorite reading here. What's going on? Four of Wands. The energy is clear, but the moment I get it, it slips out of my hand. It's like trying to catch a weasel. You know, it's like, what the hell? I can see the little bugger. Got you. Oh, you're gone. You know, why is the Four of Wands here? Talk about the future. It just keeps, the energy just keeps sort of, has that kind of loop. Okay. Ten of Wands. Environmental energy is the Ten of Wands and the Emperor. So it ties to all of this over here. It may not be, someone wants to talk about your future and you got other ideas. That's the best I could tell you. Okay? All right. You may need to walk away. I don't know. What's on top? Judgment. You're being strongly encouraged to consider it. Even though you may not be what you had in mind. Okay? It's an energy attached to you. It's coming towards you. It's separate from the cycle here. It's one of those days where this is a cherry pie and this is one slice of blueberry slipped in. You're being encouraged to consider it. Alright? It's better than you think. Alright? Might not sound good. Hey, how about we take your career in a new direction and you clean pig slop for a living? Right? You just got to shovel the pig shit, but you know, I know it sounds horrible, but you've been encouraged to consider it. I'm exaggerating. Obviously, it has nothing to do with pig slop. Why is Judgment here? Justice. It's better than you think. It actually might make you happier than you realize. Try not to be fixated on one potential route for your life. You know, there's many different roads. Sometimes we don't always see them and they're presented to us as, whoa, you come around a corner and you're like, whoa, there's a turn. What do I do? You know, okay, so just try to flow with the energy. At least consider it. I'm not telling you to go for it, but consider it. Okay? And this could apply, it doesn't have to be an incoming energy. It could just apply if you're considering taking a new route with your life. Give it some strong consideration. Even some of the options that don't look good. Play it out. Play out the timeline. Write it out if you have to. Right? I find whiteboards very helpful. I really do. All right. Okay. Play out all the options. You end up with something that looks like a tree. You know, where you've got the core thing, And then you got branches. Well, this could happen, and that could happen. And then off of each one of those is a bunch of little branches. And you look at it, you weigh it. Okay? All right, Capricorn. Position 10, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, you won't like this, but an energy attached to you has decided that they're better without you. Okay. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, my read is true. Oh, that's the energy. But this reminds me of, I told this story a long time ago when my little niece decided to run away. Right? She decided to want to be on her own. Right? Well, she was upset because a friend of hers moved. It's a long story. It's got nothing to do with her mother or anything like that. She packed her little unicorn bag, took off, right? Little knapsack. Got about to the end of the driveway. That was about it. It's a fairly long driveway, but where she lives at. But yeah, that was about that. And then, you know, it was a good idea at the time. Decided she'd be better off on her own, right? That didn't last very long. And that's kind of what I get here a little bit. I don't know if your person has a unicorn knapsack, but why's the 9 of Pentacles here? Yep, I'm right. Look, I'm sorry. The environmental energy around this, checking Steve's read, is the 6 of Wands. Yeah. Somebody feels like they'd be better off without an energy attached to you. The actions they're taking is moving in a completely different direction. I'm off on my own. I'm gone. I'm packing my unicorn bag, and I'm gone. Okay. All right. Cool. Let them go. Right? We didn't try to stop her. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. I told my sister, I said, check to make sure, ask her if she got everything, if she needs maybe an extra sandwich, you know, play along. Just flow with the energy. Well, she ain't going nowhere. I predicted she wouldn't make it to the end of the driveway. I'm surprised she did. You know. What's on? She actually went further than I thought. What's on top? Emperor. Yep. Somebody's taking control, made up their mind. See? I'm better off without you. That's a picture of my niece right there. It's almost exactly what she looks like, too, strangely enough. Almost exactly. Right? I'm gone. You got everything in that unicorn bag? You all set? Your knapsack all packed? Right? Here's some extra sandwiches. Bye-bye. As I said, a long driveway, right? Didn't I say that? Look, there's a picture. It came out. 10 Wands. They're not going to make it. It's not. They need you. They want to talk to you. This is bullshit. But this week, under this energy, probably because you're so damn attractive, I don't know, with that attractive energy, somebody's decided that they'd be better off on their own. They're going to pack their little unicorn bag and go. And they've made up their mind. And it's complete fucking bullshit. I'm telling you that. I am telling you that right now. Because even they don't believe it. With the 2 of Pentacles underneath the 6 of Wands, this is not exactly a clearly thought out decision. They're wishy-washy on it while she's walking down the long driveway. Right? You get to thinking. So don't worry about it. I'm just being honest with you with my energy read. I think they'll turn right around and come back. This energy is not going anywhere any more than she was. Right? And that is a perfect picture of it. Well, she didn't have a little cow or anything, but did have a unicorn knapsack. Aquarius, position 11. Whoa. Look, it's jumping. What's going on? 9 of Wands. This is a pretty easy job. You pull the cards, from the physical aspect. Sometimes they're electric. 9 of Wands. There's a lot of energies approaching you. You'd be wise to put a wall up. I know you're going to enjoy that attractive energy around you. This is you guys. But you're going to have to put a wall up. All right? This energy can make you tired. It can. It can wear you down a little bit. Okay, so put some blocks up. Try not to go full throttle with it. Just because your car can do 200 miles an hour doesn't mean you do 200 miles an hour. All right? It just makes going 80 a lot easier. That's all. You get what we call headroom, right? All right. That kind of thing. So, yeah, you got 200 miles an hour worth of attractiveness, but that doesn't mean you got to go full throttle with it. You got a good chance of slamming into a wall if you do. Get yourself hurt. Why is the 9 of Pentacles? 9 of Pentacles, it feels like a 9 of Pentacles. It is a pentacle, though. I was right. It's the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Which is it's the same kind of energy as the 9 of Pentacles. My Freudian slip, it's like I predicted the damn thing. Yeah, just chill. It's sort of what the pre-shuffle told all you guys. And it ties to that Queen of Cups we had in the Friday reading. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the ride when you're the belle of the ball, male or female. It's a rare energy. It's a temporary energy. It's probably only here during the phase of the full moon in Cancer, maybe a little past it. Enjoy it. It has a little to do, I can already taste it in there, a little to do with Venus moving into Sagittarius, which I will pull on, but it's going to be weird timing, not right on top of it, because I got to somehow, through magic, squeeze the monthly readings in, and I've got Jupiter direct and Venus in Sagittarius to somehow put in there, and I'm going to figure it all out somehow. I don't have to pull on it right on top of it. But it has a little to do with Venus moving into Sagittarius, okay? Yeah, the energy around you, you're very attractive. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to take a meeting. Everybody wants to come to you. Everybody wants to put their hand on the shoulder. Everybody, put up a fucking wall a little bit. Hold back. Four of Pentacles. Fear is your friend here, okay? Fear is your friend. No, I say that fear is a great energy. Any soldier will tell you that. Anybody in a firefight will tell you that. It keeps you sharp, right? You have to have fear. You don't want to be some fucking jackass who thinks they're in some kind of adventure movie, bring them back alive, and they're Chuck Norris and they can just get away with it. Those people get killed very quickly, okay? Very quickly. Fear is your friend. It keeps you sharp. And that being said here, fear will keep you sharp. Right? You don't succumb to flattery. And it's the same kind of things that came over here. You get a lot of bullshit artists approaching you under this type of energy. Hold back. Hold on. It's a miser energy. Hold on to that money. Only spend it when you need to for the good quality ones. Why's Four of Pentacles here? Ace of Swords. Pay attention to what. Hold back and watch. Watch what people do. People will show you who they are. All right? Somebody behaving a fool. Somebody you get a bad vibe about. Move on. You'll learn a lot from people watching under this energy because a lot of people will approach you. You'll learn a lot about human nature and a lot of people if you allow yourself to. That's all. That's all they have to say there. Again, pay attention to what I said in the Friday reading. Pay attention to what I said here. Pay attention to what I said here, which was also you guys. And pay attention to what I said in the pre-shuffle here. All of that ties together. Okay? Pisces, position 12. Always tied with position 1. It's a Three of Swords. Somehow, for only reasons I have figured out, tied with position 5. Three Swords. I don't know. I'm being honest. You should appreciate that. You don't want somebody coming out here BSing you, making shit up. The fact that I say I don't know proves that I'm here to make sure I give you the right reads. I don't know. There's a shitload of energy coming off of that. What I suspect is it applies to a good number of you. Doesn't matter if you're a Pisces. This is not just straight up energy reading. It applies to a good number of you and in a different way. And this deck has nothing for me. Nothing. I have to go to the witches. Nothing. More honesty. See? All right, here we go. Randomly at the bottom is the Queen of Wands, just the attractive energy. Why is the Three of Swords here? I think this applies to about 80% of you watching. Okay? Take it for what it's worth to you. But I'm telling you that. Absolute honesty. Alright? Three of Swords. Why is it here? Oh, I know what this is. I'm trying to get the primary energy out of it. There's a core energy like the trunk of the tree, and the rest of it's all kind of branches. I'm trying to get the branches out of the way, but nobody's pruned this tree in a while, right? It's like a 70s bush tree. You know, it's like fucking hell. You got to tuck it into a bikini. What's going on here? Tuck it under. All right. Go into full Sasquatch mode. Sasquatch from the waist down. What's going on? Three Swords. Give me the trunk of the tree. I got it. Death. You have an energy coming towards you that you may feel has the potential to hurt you because they may have hurt you once before. You're being encouraged to ignore that. I know that's crazy talk. And so I'm just going to say do what you want to do. But it's sort of what I kind of said over here to Scorpio, but this is big deeper. This is someone you once really, really gave yourself to. Okay? That energy is coming back around. It's a rebirth energy in the environment here, and it's very strong. What's on top? See? 8 wands. Yeah. You have a communication coming in. It's sort of like, if I'm to exaggerate it and be a little cheeky, it's sort of like, oh, hell no. Right? That person shows up, it's a, oh, hell no. I'm not doing that again. Right? Flow with the energy. That's the advice I'm going to give you. Okay? Well, let's see. Why is the 8 of wands here? Yeah, the 5 of cups. Yeah. Again, this is an energy that hurt you once before. 5 of cups is a card that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. Yes, one of them. It's in the position it's in. Why is the 8 of wands here? Because you have a communication coming in from somebody who left you in this position. Okay? And somebody who hurt you. The environmental energy is encouraging you to give them another shot. Okay? I'm gonna say, because I'm not prone to giving people second chances, because most people, unless you go on a spiritual journey really deep, don't change. They just adapt. So, but I think what the universe is saying is, because there's a fool underneath this, fueling this death card, is listen to this person. Listen, what they have to say is important. This ties a little bit to what I talked about at the end of the reading, at the end of the pyramid, in the extended for the full moon reading, where you kind of can learn something very important here that sets you on a whole new journey. I don't know if you go on a new journey with this person. You might. It's possible with the death card here. It's possible because it's a rebirth energy. But where you're inclined to push someone away because they hurt you and left you in this position, you might want to hear what this energy has to say. The universe says it's very important. All right? Try to listen neutral. Okay? Try to be like water. Takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. There's a lot of angel energy behind it. Okay? There really is. The universe, this is a clear indication. Death card, Fool, Temperance. The universe has your back. All right? This is not going to happen again. You're too high vibration for that right now. But it can never hurt to hear what somebody has to say. All right? Compromise only comes from that. And lessons can only come from that. Maybe you learned something you didn't know before. Let's have the universe add all this up. All right? We got a big week coming up. We've had some big readings this past week. That full moon reading is hyper important. I can see how it ties to this and to the Friday reading. I mean, and to the month ahead in general, the first half of it anyway. But we got a big week coming up. I got to do the January readings. Jupiter goes direct. Venus moves into Sagittarius. I mean, holy shit. All right, I'm going to have the universe add all this up. We're going to use the little animal deck. 3 cards and a bottom card. All these cards, you can see why I take Advil here. Here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it all up. Add it up. Add it up. Star is the environmental energy around the base energy, the center card I'm going to pull. These 3 cards I'm going to pull are red, center, left, right. Center is the baseline. 3 of Pentacles. Strength. Remember that? We opened with that in the pre-shuffle from another deck. From the larger version. 3 of Pentacles, what's red with that? 8 Swords. What's fueling this before I open my mouth? The Burger King. And this is what it's all about. This is what I was going to say. The King of Wands. Somebody here is fiercely pursuing you. Alright? I risk, this might be too much energy reading for YouTube. Nah, I'm going to confuse you. Okay, I have to say it now because somebody will, you should have said it. I'm mature enough, Steve. I can handle it. Oh, it's not that. It's just it might confuse you. You might not understand. Remember in the pre-shuffle I talked about people, they might be handsy with you. They might want to touch your shoulder. They might want to touch your arm. And then I got to a King of Wands and I said, oh, they might want to grab your ass, right? Like a player type energy, a Burger King. Those are your deepest soulmates, believe it or not. Those are the ones you can learn the most from. You're being encouraged, right? Not to get in your head too much about that. Just water off a duck's back. so to speak. Stay out of the 8 of Swords. You'll never have a new beginning if you get in 8 Swords here and think too much. And I just made you think too much. But the reality is, you're all getting some kind of wish. This energy that's around you that makes you fiercely pursued, as I talked about in the pre-shuffle, is sort of something you've manifested. It's tied to growth in your energy. It's tied to the deep soul connections that are part of your existence. Okay? That being said, when an opportunity arises, even with a King of Wands, right? Which I think it was tied to a Knight of Wands in the pre-shuffle. But even with a King of Wands, okay? When the opportunity presents itself, take it. It's what you ordered, so eat it. You already paid for it anyway. You might as well eat it. And don't get in your head about it. Just allow the energy to flow and process it. Okay? I'm going to pull a couple more cards out off the 8 of Swords. See? 4 of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles. And I'll pull one more. The 5 of Cups. Right? See? It's about, if you get in your head, you start thinking all kinds of things about loss. You start thinking, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to go through that again. It's what I said here about, oh, hell no. I'm not going to go through that again. Those oh, hell no's, the things you'd say to people like that, are key to you getting and moving in new directions and building solid foundations. Don't worry that you're going to fall into the trap again or get sad again or get left out in the cold again. Doesn't matter. You're your own, be your own best friend here in this energy. You're very attractive in this energy. Take advantage of what comes towards you. All right? Don't get in your head too much about it. Don't make any commitments with any King of Wands or anything like that. Just let people show you who they are. It's extremely important. Because look at this. Everything is a new adventure. There's a little Page of Wands there, and I like that. I like the Page of Wands. So that's, you know, it's funny how the summary of it all is kind of almost what we talked about here at the end of it all. It's extremely important you understand that. All right? A lot of times, relationships are easier with lighter, more tertiary soul connections anyway. But we do learn the most from our most difficult ones, which are often our deepest ones, the ones that go back many, 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 many lifetimes. Okay? But through it all here, like I said, since this position has proved so important, the universe has your back. Death, the Fool, and Temperance is exactly what that says. The universe has your back for sure. So trust in that, all right? And try not to get in 8 Swords here, all right? Otherwise, you limit your path a little bit. And the 8 Swords would be tied to worry of repeating a process or being left out or getting hurt again. Can't worry about that. You're really just here to learn, so go ahead and learn. Like I said in the full moon reading, the lessons you learned in 2023 and you learn here at the end of 2023 will serve you well, in particular in the energy of 2024 and the first half of 2025. Okay? So learn as much as you can. Right? Take advantage. This energy of you being very attractive, fiercely pursued, is there as part of the universe trying to bring you something you're trying to manifest. All right? That's all I can say. And I hope it wasn't too much energy reading for YouTube. I hope it doesn't confuse you, but that's what's here. And that's what's going on. Watch this reading a few times if you need to. There's a lot here. Pay attention to whatever resonates with you. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. I'll be getting cracking on your January readings with a January monthly overview just after Christmas, probably on the 26th. Something around there, I would say. Okay? Good luck.